Nancy.
Hi.
It's so good to have you in here doing a little testimonial for us.
Thank you.
So you've been coming in for quite a while. Tell us how long you've been coming in and what brought you in the first place.
Well, what brought me in the first place is I was in a really serious car accident. And I just noticed that over time, my neck was not moving the way it should. I had more headaches, more migraines, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was actually going to your massage therapist, Tashay, and she, after working on me a couple of times, said, "You need interventional help." And so she sent me here.
Gotcha.
And so that's why I came, because she said, "You've got to get your neck and upper back looked at for sure." So that's what I started the whole process of. They took all the x-rays, they took all the measurements, they did everything that needed to be done to really check me out. And it was not great news, to be honest. However, they had a plan. And they worked that plan, and I committed to it. And I have so much more mobility now and less pain. And there are whole weeks that I don't have to come in at all because my body is working the way that it should.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So tell me, what can you expect when you come in for your appointment? What are a few things that you know that you're going to get when you come in?
Well, they're going to take a thorough history. They're going to really sit down and talk to you about what is going on. They're going to examine you. They are going to then look at your posture. They're going to look at how you stand and if you put more pressure on one foot than the other. So you're going to do these really cool scales. They are also going to take certain x-rays of you to make sure, and some of them don't seem to make sense, but they do once you see. They're looking for inequalities, imbalances in your body, which will lead to problems. And so they did find that there was a lot of damage.
When you first came in, what did we do with you, and how do you think that sets our office apart?
Well, I've never had a visit be so thorough. They took a thorough history. Once they found out what was going on, I think it was Dr. Taylor actually spent about an hour with me. And she examined me physically. She took my whole history, and then she put in motion a plan. And so that plan, a part of being able to treat me is getting measurements from my body. Are my hips level? Do I put more weight on one foot than the other? So they have a scale for that. That's really neat. They took x-rays of me to see, do I hold my head weird? Do I hold my shoulders weird? You know, all of those things that would give them a good picture of how much damage was done during the wreck and then what's happened since then. How do I compensate?
Exactly.
So I think all of that, and it happened, some things happened all during one day and other things were multiple visits. But they did all this before they ever really touched me to make sure they didn't make anything worse.
Exactly. So had you been to a chiropractor before coming to HealthWorks?
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
So, and is this your first time kind of dealing with the upper cervical world?
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. Okay. So how would you say that this differs from other traditional?
Well, first of all, this is out. They're the only chiropractors I know of that can actually have the tool to put it back in. I've had chiropractors say your atlas is out, but I no longer wanted to have my neck adjusted and twisted. I'm done with that. And so that's why it was so important to have a way to put that atlas back in and adjust my neck, excuse me, without twisting it and jerking it. I just, no.
Yeah, understandable. So what would you tell someone who is on the fence about coming in or needs a little bit more information? What would you tell them?
I would tell them that this is the most comprehensive exam and plan that they will get. It takes everything into consideration, from their posture to all their little idiosyncrasies that might not really be idiosyncrasies. They might be adjustments to keep themselves, compensations to keep themselves out of pain. And they have an answer for that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Anything else that you've experienced over your years here that you'd like to share?
I love the front desk. They're so sweet.
Amazing.
They're really wonderful. They do everything they can to work you in and to work with your schedule. They know what it's like to be a busy professional, and they work with you. The atmosphere here is just really, really good. I mean, you can talk to the people in the waiting room. You can share your experiences. I really like it. I don't go anywhere else.
Yeah. Well, Nancy, thank you so much for sitting down with us today. And
You're
we really
welcome.
Appreciate you and love you as a patient. So
thank you.
I'm really glad that you did this with us today.
Okay. Thanks.
Thank you, Nancy.
You're welcome.